Being of the continuing adventures of Judd, today I bought a new kayak. Wonderful little thing. It's like a sit on top with the back end cut off. So it's very easy to handle to get on and off the car. It'll make it easier for me to take those spur of the moment trips out to some water somewhere and get out. Very happy with this. Took it out immediately for a trial run on the Homosassa River. Thanks to some friends of mine who live on the river, I was able to enter just above the park, the wildlife park. The water level was a little low and they have a fixed dock, so it was quite a drop down to the water and it was a little uncertain getting into the boat, but it made it okay and I headed on out. It was late in the afternoon, so there weren't too many people around. There were only 6 manatees according to the manatee watch person who was out there. I got the general direction of where they were and I just went paddling up there, and lo and behold, all of a sudden 2 came right over to my boat. They were very intrigued by the red color, and one of them was very large, but they came right under my boat. I was using my old Canon A1000, which is a wonderful camera, but it's in a water bag. I'm shooting blind. This is probably the worst batch of pictures I've ever taken as far as image quality goes, but some of the most wonderful records of a wonderful time. Got some shots of them, paddled around some more, just enjoyed the beautiful environment. It was lower afternoon sun. It was just gorgeous colors, brilliant day, absolutely beautiful out there. A little bit later I ran into them again, or ran into another manatee who approached me, came up for breath near me. I saw him coming up and I called to him and he went back under and then came up again almost immediately closer to me, came right up towards my boat. I put my hand in the water and he came up and brushed my hand. So I've had my first actual physical contact with a manatee. So that was a wonderful thing. And I'm desperately trying to grab shots with the other hand, and you can see there's lots of blurring, and that white spot is my paddle, and I'm sticking the camera down under the water trying to get shots that I can't see what I'm shooting, which was true for most everything. Just a wonderful time. Talked to some other people who were in boats out there. Anyway, after a while I decided to come in, and as I'm approaching the bridge that I have to go under to get back to the dock where I launched, I see a duck. So I'm trying to get as close as I can without startling him. I'm coming very slow and gentle, and instead of flying off, he actually approaches me. Keeps coming closer and closer to the boat. I can't believe this. He came to just outside of hand's reach. He would not come any closer than that, but he didn't go away. He kept circling me and approaching. Of course, in the kayak, I'm floating around, I'm bobbing around, changing angles and everything all the time by the currents and the wind, and he's following me. I don't know if he was intrigued by the white blade of my paddle or by my hand or by the sound of my camera, because he did seem to react very definitely to the camera. But anyway, it was just a wonderful good 5 minutes or so that this duck was interacting with me, and then finally he decided enough of that, and so did I, and we parted ways. I said goodbye, headed for the dock, and I managed to figure out how to get the boat out because I didn't have a rope on it. It was way down in the water. I got it out and thanked my hostess and headed on home. Great time, great adventure. Hope you enjoyed the pictures.